congratulations, Mr. Dinakaran. And I remember that somewhere around 17, 18, we did a training program in Ashok Leyland, this PMP training program. And you are one
Yeah, correct.
among them, consistently in touch, and then you completed it. I really appreciate you. 17 and 23, okay, so it's almost 5-6 years, but still
Yeah.
you just be in communication and then did this activity. And I just want to learn from you, maybe how did this entire thing started, and then how did you able to finish it, and what are the challenges you faced, and then how it overcome it. If you can throw a light on it, that will be great, sir.
Yes, sir.
First,
Actually,
before that,
as you
if you
mentioned,
just introduce yourself, sir.
yeah, great. That is a good idea. Yeah, myself, Dinakaran. I am working in the automotive industry, and I have around 22 years of experience actually. And as you mentioned, I attended the Infocareer. I came to know Infocareer through Ashok Leyland training only, in fact. So I attended your training in 2018, to be exact. It is now 5 years now actually from there, and it took 5 years. In fact, to be honest, that time itself I was willing to go for an exam. Even the login created in 2018 for PMP. I have not created any new login now. I used the same login. Due to the unavoidable circumstances and due to the different group change and other things in the office and new challenges in the office, I thought that is not the right time to go for the exam. So because I should focus, I always think one at a time, so not the multitasking. So it became more priority for me that time to complete the official task. That is the reason I thought I will pass it on, but is not like I will drop it. That is the idea. That is the reason I just paused it and kept it. Even you may be remembering or not, I don't know. When you are giving some training to the Ennur employees, that time the Agile was new portion, so I came only for that portion and got your. I checked with you. They said okay, so I joined there as additional participant and cover those knowledge areas. Still, that was at that time again. Again, further few more new challenges in the office environment. So that time also I thought, okay, further I may need to wait for some more time. So that is why it was delayed. But it was always there in my mind, and I wanted, because always anything I start, I always try to finish it up. That is the main reason behind this. And before starting, I always think I will look for all the pros and cons. If any risk happens, that is the reason, like maybe I will postpone it and do. That is the main reason for that. This time it was, in fact, even to my manager, I committed in the March month itself. To my official manager also, during my appraisal time also, he was asking about my career plan. And this is one of the parameter, in addition to the multiple things. This is one of the parameter. Even I told him this was long pending. I thought this is the right time to complete that. I'll be completing this year. That is what the commitment I have given. Not even the year. The first half itself, I told him I will complete the PMP. So from there, I hardly took a month time to settle down the things, so that to get the family buy-in and all the stakeholders to align to that. This time, I don't want this to go away from the things. So I made all the stakeholders aligned to this, including my family members, official, friends, everybody. So I am not available for another 2 months time, so that I will come focus and complete this. That is where I started. I think I started on 4th June, and I completed the exam on 13th. I think it is around 39 days. I don't know what is the Infocareer record. I felt this is a bit a shorter time
Definitely,
for
definitely. Yeah.
anybody to take and complete in that time, actually. That is where it went. And in fact, what is it? One is on the support from the external members like family and office and everybody. Coming on to the Infocareer. In fact, I referred Infocareer even coming for this time also. In between also, I referred this to multiple people actually, even in Ashok Leyland. And even to my family members or friends who are all wanted to take care of PMP. In fact, on behalf of Infocareer, I committed to them. I told them, if you go there, you will get a certificate. That is what the kind of belief I had with Infocareer. In fact, the first time when I attended, that time itself, I am very clear the way the Infocareer used to. That time, I think maybe the Infocareer is further young enough compared to now. The maturity levels maybe slightly lower. Still, I had a very good faith on Infocareer that time itself. That is the only reason I had your number always, and I never left the group also, and I recommended to many peoples. In fact, I shared that weekly meetings or some training sessions used to happen. I shared the links also to the colleagues. So you guys join and get uh, some kind of idea so that you can also go and join the sessions for completing PMP. So that way also I motivated multiple people. Finally, I am able to complete it from my side also. That is the best part I felt. Actually.
Very good, sir. Very
And
nice. Yeah.
talking about the Infocareer, maybe if you want to have questions, yeah. Sorry, I'm continuing.
You can continue, sir. You can continue.
So one is on this part, and talking about the Infocareer, like I mentioned, I always had a faith on especially on you, the way you conduct and you owning that kind of commitment, what you give to the people and holding to that and continuing to monitor that and complete it. That is a really best part I see from Infocareer. Second thing is all people are really like got enough experience. The staffs who are all coached and the people who are all supported in the other aspects also. So all are really well experienced, and I am really happy about it. And coming about the work content, sorry, the structure and the content of the training materials. So, in fact, I simply followed your instruction. Like I didn't refer any book. Point number one, and I gone for this 5 days training program, and I took the videos and practiced the questions. Nothing more, nothing less. The last day only I download after my payment is done. I downloaded that Agile 180 page or 184 page guide. That alone I downloaded and gone through few areas where I need slightly more in depth based on the exams I have taken. So some of the areas I found maybe I can go in detail and understand some of the things. Otherwise, I didn't refer anything. I was completely, I even to my colleague, one more guy who was joined along with me, I only pulled him. So I told him also, I never refer any PPT. Didn't even gone through any PPT, to be honest. No other thing, only video questions. And I was really happy when I was appearing in the exam because there are 3 people appeared for the exam that day. One guy from Chennai and another guy, I am not remembering from where he was. I was able to maintain that speed, like 60 questions, 70 minutes. That was 2 things only I wrote in my paper, whatever they gave. Each question is a new question. That is one thing I have written on the top. Second, mock I prepared, it was 240 minutes, but there it was 230 minutes. So I divided the time into 70 minutes. So I kept 20 minutes as a buffer. So I targeted, and I think by 70th minute I completed the first and I walked off for the break. But I don't see other 2 people didn't came up. So they started early, but they didn't came up for the break. So I am the first person to go for the break and again come back again at the 70th questions, 70th minute again I went for the break. So I was completely confident when I am moving forward. I am very clear, okay, I am on the space on time wise and also on the question wise, I was completely confident. That came only because I feel maybe the mock exams, the way it was constructed and the way it was patterned and the 3, in fact, I didn't attended 4. So you may be remembering, I attended only 3 of mock actually. Even that gave me a real experience how the exam is going to be. So that really helped me a lot. That is the reason I was able to maintain the time and complete on time. So I was completed before time, in fact, to be honest. So And good thing is, I didn't add any like either or something. Maybe something wrong, that is different. But I didn't even thought of going for any review kind of. So I was able to complete and continue, complete and continue, complete and continue. That is the best part I felt actually because of the mock-up experience. That gave me the complete real time, really how the exam is. And when I practiced, I maintained the genuine same thing. Exactly 10 minutes, I put a timer. I come back after 10 minutes and again continue. Same thing. So that is the best part. Next one is I felt the videos, whatever videos and audios related to the emotional content, whatever you shared, not in terms of exam material, like guiding the people before going for the exam. That I felt really helpful actually. So many people may think, oh, I have to listen or something, but that people should listen. I completely agree with your point because people should listen. That brings the kind of fear will go off for the people. Many people go with the fear. That removes the fear for the people, and emotionally they will feel confident. I feel it is better you can continue that, and you can maybe you can maintain the same thing. That is a other part I felt good thing. And the third one is you people are always approachable, and even at any time, even I felt bad. I don't know whether I am disturbing a lot, kind of, but still, you people shown complete kind of support. I didn't felt any resistance from the other side. Only I felt guilty. I am disturbing a lot, but I didn't got the response from the other side. Like it was really welcoming. So that is really amazing, sir. Actually, about the info career.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing this valuable input and a lot of things you shared on this journey, which without me asking. So you shared so many things. Okay. And
Okay.
I have a couple of questions for you.
Yeah. Please. Yeah.
The first one is the content, whatever we prepare, the approach,
Yeah.
whatever we are saying, 100 hours you can do. And,
Yeah.
is this, you feel that sufficient in line with the exams, whatever we are conducting, the resources and the exam. Okay. So anything we need to improve so that even we can cut down this time of preparation.
Sir, actually, the maybe it's my experience on the exam. I don't know about the others how they getting the questions. I am not sure about it.
Yeah.
My experience on this exam is the waterfall portion seems to be slightly
Less.
lesser. So they more focuses on the hybrid and agile. In fact, we say 50. I feel it was slightly higher. I don't. I am not able to calibrate exactly because I cannot
Got it.
count that. But
Got it.
I see the number of questions more on to the agile area.
Mm.
Maybe the training portion when we are currently
Listen.
we are having almost 3.5 days. Was maybe first day I should not count because it gives a holistic
Framework
picture
about
about it.
correct.
Frame. So maybe the some portions maybe we can slightly shorten it and agile maybe some more extra hours
Sure.
can help. That is what I felt actually. And second part is also maybe okay, but without knowing the agile waterfall, people cannot go to the agile. Second part is the questions, whatever on the agile, it was really detailed. So
Mm.
that is really helping a lot. And initially, I felt why this many questions in the question bank on the agile part,
Mhm.
but later I realized that is the best
Wonderful.
part I had in that actually.
Okay.
So it gave me so much of light. In fact, more than the exam.
Mm.
Uh, uh, in fact, I was uh, getting self motivated, and even I was feeling that I gained some knowledge, which is really useful. And I felt it is not about like exam or something because this complete curriculum teaches a value
Mm.
that how you are valuing the people and how you are creating the value. That I felt really useful actually more than the exam. Anyway, you mentioned this in your training sessions. I don't know how many people realize that, but I felt it in other way. So more than the exams, even today when I was briefing to my team in office, this is the same thing I told in the morning. This more than the exam, this is on the practical side and your personal life. This adds a value. The way you look the things changing differently. So there is a other one. On content wise, I see only this much difference. Or actually, maybe the agile portion slightly increase, a slight increase, not too much, but at least maybe some additional time, maybe additional 1.5 hour, 2 hour will add more value because majority people are okay knowing the agile, sorry, waterfall slightly better. The agile portion is completely new to the many people, and also it is evolving every day. So that portion people are not getting quickly. So it takes time. So
Definitely.
that will be the thing I feel it.
Now, one question I want to ask, you already answered it actually. So I
Okay.
was about to ask you, from 2017, you saw some content, and then in between now, this 5 years, the journey, whatever you have been in the content and other thing, how did this entire curriculum supported you in your day-to-day projects? And even though you taken certificate, not certificate, that's a different issue, but is any had a reflection in work?
Yes, sir. Actually, the 2018, whatever the training session I attended, in fact, I started using majority parameters from there, not majority in the sense what are all applicable because, and I cannot apply everything because I'm based on the project based. So, like the schedule. So, any project I start without schedule, I will not do. And in fact, I was able to achieve to the bus group actually in Ashok Leyland and through my managers and people. Earlier, it used to be like temporary plans that they will here and there something they will proceed. I was able to enforce 100% with the proper schedule.
Mm.
We are able to enforce the team and go with a proper complete MS project schedule
Okay.
with the Gantt chart completely and with the actual tracking.
Mm.
So that was one I was able to achieve after the training.
Okay.
In fact, that some one portion of it. And risk portion is a majority companies actually missing it. So Ashok Leyland also initial phases they were not doing the risk part earlier, but nowadays it is improved a lot in Ashok Leyland also. Wherever for my projects, wherever I can do, I was able to do that actually. So that is the second part I felt from the training actually. The risk portion and the scheduling portion. Basically, that is applies to me, the area I used to work. The budget portion, which was very limited to me, but still wherever it was, I am able to use it. I was using it actually. The three were the main areas I was able to use it from 2018. Maybe now I can go further more. That is what I feel.
Thank you for sharing that valuable inputs. And finally, so one thing which I liked you is so when there was a slot not available, you've been communication, and then you overnight you booked the slot, and then I don't know how you went to Vellore, and
Actually, that is like I booked at 9:50
yeah,
night.
correct.
9:50. See, I was literally blank. I don't know what to do because this is only 2 days. I informed my manager. Monday I went to office. So I realized the next Monday I have to travel to Delhi.
Okay.
So it is fixed now. After that I had some personal commitment. So if I am not doing it in this week, then it is going to be like last time.
Once again.
So I don't want that to happen. So what I decided is after reaching home, when I realized I have to travel, I called my manager and told him for next 3 days because I am not available for first half. So I am taking leave on first half. Second half I will be available. So I told him. He said, "What happened?" No, no, no. This is what the reality. So anyway, I have to travel next week for the official thing. If I am not writing, I will be in trouble. Then he said, "Okay." So till today, I have booked for the leave. So first 3 days leave, and Friday is for the
Relax.
exam full day. This is how I committed 4 mock and final exam on Friday. So whatever it is, do or die, I have to complete it. That is what I felt. In fact, I was searching for the schedule for almost 3 days. To be honest, day before yesterday, I would have checked more than 150 times.
Okay.
So the late evening, I was searching. Then suddenly, I got a clue, and I was searching the names, scrolling down, up and down, refreshing, back, forward. So while scrolling down, I realized the VIT address was in the cart body. That was the clue I got actually. The moment I saw the cart body name, then I realized, okay, it is near to the cart body, so I need not to go by car. So because car means I need minimum 3.5 hours. Without that, I cannot drive. So, and if I start driving, I cannot write exam also. That will be another. That is the reason I was avoiding that. Later, I found that it is near to Katpadi. The next moment, I searched in Google how far from the Katpadi station. It was 3 kilometers. Next step, I gone checked the this thing ticket availability and trade time. I found Vande Bharat. So that was starting at 5:50 and reaching at 7:30. So 7:15. I felt calculation seems to be okay. When searched for the ticket, only 2 tickets was there in the Takkal. Booked it immediately, booked the slot. Then I messaged you, so I don't want to lose my sleep also. So that's why I messaged you and went for the sleep. This is how the whole scenario went, sir.
Very good.
And
Anyway, I'm clear that you are going to clear. But anyway, you're taking action. That definitely inspired me. Okay.
I don't want that to spill it. Or sometimes what happens is, if it is not happening that day due to some other reasons, again it goes off.
Yeah.
So I thought it is better do it at whatever maybe. Yeah, to be honest with you, I have searched in all the locations. As I mentioned, Coimbatore, I checked for Trichy. Even I looked at Delhi, whether when I am going on Monday, whether I will go and attend the exam, then I go for my official trip.
Okay.
So nowhere the slot was available. That is why I took the final option of going to VIT. Even in fact, after calling you, even I called Infocareer also. Rajeshwari took the phone. I asked her whether I can write a proctor exam directly at Infocareer. With the infra, if any resource already available, if somebody already written something like that, I prefer to do that. She said she was not aware, look like. So then I said, okay, no problem. I'll check with Shagasa. Then I dropped it later. In fact, I got a call again from your team also after 1:30 of yesterday. They said that is possible. Then I told her anyway I have completed. She was shocked. Yesterday night only we spoke. You said you want a proctor exam. I told her no, ma'am. Later I was able to get one slot in Velu, so I booked it and completed.
Sure. And when you saw congratulations, your PMP, how was that experience?
Sir, actually, the pattern is changed now because after closing, it is not coming in the screen now, actually.
Okay.
So this time, what happened is after closing, it went as a complete blue. I was waiting for that congratulation. It does not come.
Okay.
I was saying, okay, what happened? Some system problem or what? Then that person came actually. So in fact, for every 60 questions, for the like their procedure, they said you have to raise your hand actually. So no calling or something. So end of the exam also, I just raised my hand. So after they came, then only I gone for the interview. So screen went to blue. So I was I was waiting there. Nothing happened. He said he has collected the material and came out. I was thinking what happened. Then he said, no, sir, wait. It comes directly now, the printout actually. So that not comes on the screen directly. So they said, no, sir, it directly goes to the printer. So you will not see anything here. So I have to wait for the moment I coming out of the room, the printers started coming out the print. So he has given me the print. Then I felt really like 60 days or 60 almost, 60 days of effort actually.
Sure.
And I really felt happy after seeing all three were above target. So that was one more. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for sharing your journey. Anything else you want to share to PMP aspirants?
Sir, I think I conveyed everything. Maybe,
Yeah.
yeah, the way Infocareer is doing, I would like to wish Infocareer to continue to do the same,
Sure.
because you guys are doing really good job and aspiration to many people. Actually, you guys are inspiring to many people, and the way you guys are supporting and monitoring, that helps so many people actually. So continue to do the same, and wherever I can also participate or support, I always will be available on this front.
Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. And on the behalf of entire faculty team and my organization executives, and then my supporting staff, we congratulate you once again. And please convey our regards to your family members. And like you said, without they are the primary stakeholder for your
Yeah,
success.
correct, sir.
Please convey
Yeah.
our wishes to them. And please be in this community. We will be moving to a new group of people, and their knowledge sharing sessions, other things which we are going to share with you. And so it's a disciplined group. So you please stay there. You know our group how it functions. No good morning, good night messages. Okay, no forward
Yeah,
messages. So
yeah.
same thing will go there, and we will also share you frequent knowledge sharing sessions. And I'm planning very soon. This is the first person I'm sharing with you. I'm doing only internally. Now I'm sharing with you. So we are going to conduct and having a community of using artificial intelligence in project management. Okay, so that's a
Okay.
specialization which we are doing, and then I'm building a community on it. And please be there, and we will teach you
Sure,
every week one AI tool which you can put it into your job. Okay, and which will
sure.
increase your productivity by 10%. 10 times.
Sure, sure,
10 times it will
sure.
increase. Uh, Maybe if you want to create, if you give a project detail, the AI tool will give you 100 stakeholders immediately. Okay,
Great.
and it will
I
also
love
tell
to hear
you,
that.
it will also give you power, interest, grid, everything. It will give it to you like this. For everything, we can use AI tools. And then for organization level, there are a lot of things are happening, and I'll keep sharing with in that community. And that's a separate game. Okay,
Understood, sir.
so
Understood.
please be there,
I am
and
okay. I
we
am also
will.
part of it. Actually, I am happy with to do the way you have mentioned. And in fact, I was also more oriented on the AI area. So that way I will be happy always, because I also prefer always to automate the things, whatever I am doing. So
Sure.
even in my office, many areas, I love to do that. I
Sure.
am part of it. So surely I think it is a win-win situation. If you share me the details, I will
Sure.
also will be available.
Sure.
Yeah.
Maybe
Thank you, sir.
probably by August first week we'll be starting. And anyway, you will get the communication. Okay. So please be there.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank
sir,
you.
and thank you for being over here. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.